It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 19th of August. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather dry this week in most places. Humidity values come down. Nights will be cooler. In fact, many spots over North Alabama should see 50s by Wednesday morning for a nice preview of fall. It's coming. High school football starts this week. So here's the upper air look across the country early this morning. And really, this tells a story. I mean, that's a very highly amplified look. We have a ridge pumped up over the western and central states and a downstream trough. And that trough is what delivers the drier air in here today. The band of storms that progressed through Alabama yesterday is moving off the Gulf Coast early this morning. That's the radar composite. Those thunderstorms now offshore south of Destin, Panama City Beach, Apalachicola. And in the wake of the storms, the air will be much drier today and in coming days. We've got some low 60s in parts of North Alabama. Look at Aniana, 62, Cullman, 64. That's a sign of what's moving in. For the rest of the state, mostly 70s. In fact, Mobile, a muggy 81. But even there, it's going to be cooler at night for the rest of this week. Here's the watch warning map around the nation. Pretty calm this morning. A few heat advisories over parts of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. Here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have risks kind of surrounding us, mostly marginal risks in advance of that push of cooler air, but obviously no thunderstorms here. This is tomorrow, a marginal risk over parts of the western high plains, and pretty much the same area on day 3, which is Wednesday. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Just not much. How about nothing for most of the state? And again, it's very odd if you're new here not to have the daily occurrence of scattered afternoon and evening storms this time of the year. That's a daily fixture in the forecast, but not this week. And there could be a few isolated showers late this week or over the weekend over the Gulf Coast region, but even there, not much at all. The tropics remain amazingly quiet for mid-August. I know we have Ernesto there, but if you take that thing out, the Gulf, the Caribbean, the deep tropics, just nothing. Question is, how long will it hold? Hopefully for a while. There's a 7-day outlook. And again, Ernesto is the only feature on the board. This thing is still a hurricane. It's hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. 85-mile-per-hour winds. But soon this becomes post-tropical in the colder waters of the North Atlantic. The center is about 340 miles south-southeast of Halifax, Nova Scotia this morning, kind of skirting the Canadian Maritimes. And this thing will slingshot out into the North Atlantic as a post-tropical storm, headed over toward the UK. And again, the rest of the basin just calm as could be. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4. Western Ridge, Eastern Trough. Sunny today, humidity values coming down. Here's the high-resolution HER, valid this evening at 6. Maybe a shower over the eastern Florida panhandle, but again, Alabama dry. Tomorrow, sunny and less humid. If you're in North Alabama, highs under 90, upper 80s. This is Wednesday. Wednesday morning's going to feel good. Let's look at temperature anomalies Wednesday morning. All the shades of green and blue. That's way below average. It's not going to feel like August. I mean, it's supposed to be hot and muggy and oppressive, but no, it's going to feel like fall Wednesday morning. Highs again will be in the 80s. The sky will be sunny. Thursday, pretty much the same thing. And again, there might be a few isolated showers over southeast Alabama if you're in Dothan or Enterprise, but probably not many. Same thing on Friday. And the weekend, same story. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. For most of the state, sunny, highs upper 80s and low 90s. Any showers very isolated and over far south Alabama. A week from today, Monday, August 26th. Again, the heat ridge centered a little to the west, but it's trying to build in here. Heat levels are going to creep up. By the weekend, we'll see low 90s. We'll probably see mid-90s next week. Understand, just because it's going to feel like fall Wednesday, that doesn't mean summer is over. Trust me, it's not. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, the 28th of August. Pretty sharp trough coming into Montana, troughing over the northeastern states. And again, for us, that just looks hot and dry. Boy, look at this. This is the rain for Birmingham through the 2nd of September. It's just not much at all. The rest of August looks dry as a bone here. And again, evidence we might see a few showers beginning to return as we get into September. You see a kind of a spread in the ensemble members, but the mean is well under 1 inch. between now and the first couple of days of September. Very dry pattern here. Temperatures this week will be good. This is for Birmingham. Your number could be different, but highs under 90 this week. Lows in the 60s. The coolest morning will be Wednesday. In the city, we've got 63. But again, away from the city, many spots over the northern part of the state will be in the 50s. But next week, the mid-90s come back. In the latest long-range guidance, this is for August 26th through September 1st. Temperatures here a little above average. And I remind people all the time, the hottest weather we have experienced in this state has occurred in early September. September 5th, 1925, it was 112 in Centerville. That's our state's highest temperature on record. So we all know it didn't magically turn cool in September. But goodness, over the weekend, for many of you, you had no rain at all. For some, you had this. This was that big storm near Decatur at Hillsboro. And you can see that slide just blowing through there. Goodness, that's terrifying. Those strong winds were pretty amazing. Here's another storm. This was also taken on Saturday. The porta potty does not fare well. Thankfully, nobody was in that thing. But watch these winds really begin to ramp up, the porta potty goes down, and those cows can move. Cows can move pretty quick if you get them some motivation here. And look at that one. He's out of there. This was yesterday down in Alexander City. In addition to storms with strong, damaging winds, we had some pretty large hail falling in a few spots. That's a severe-sized hail. That's about 1 inch in diameter. And this was also taken in Alexander City yesterday on Lake Martin. I say this was Lake Martin. And note the hail falling, but the wind is really going to ramp up here in just a second with this thunderstorm. And watch these chairs come flying through the frame here. About right now, you're going to see these things. And I mean, this is probably winds of 60, 65, 70 miles per hour. That's like a hurricane moving in right there. Goodness. So this was the moon about 1 hour ago. Let me see where this was taken. This was, I've got a location on this. This is over Athens in Limestone County. It's practically full now. It's 99% full. It will be full tonight. So full moon tonight. Use that information as you will, but the sky should be absolutely clear, and it's probably going to look a lot like that. But it's nice to see that clear sky this morning. All right, so got a busy week coming up this week. Kind of run through the schedule real quick. Tomorrow going to be in Athens at Clements Baptist Church. Do believe this is a senior adult program there. Then on Wednesday, going to be another senior adult program in Ragland. Thursday, going to see a homeschool group in Hoover. And I'll be speaking at the Leeds Chamber of Commerce after that. And then Friday, I'll be seeing a senior group down in Centerville. And Saturday, we do have a book signing. And this Saturday, the signing is going to be in Aniana at the Meltdown. From 10 to 1. That's on First Avenue. So, again, we had a great time in Lincoln this past Saturday. It was just great. Day before yesterday. Great crowd, amazing place. Thanks to everybody at Betty's Cafe for their hospitality. But, again, the Meltdown in Aniana, 10 to 1 on Saturday. Blount County, we love it. It's going to be a great day. Looking forward to it. So that'll do it. Don't forget Weather Brains this evening, the weekly weather show for weather dweebs, geeks, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central. You can watch it live, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the podcast. That'll be out late tonight. And, of course, as always, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.